Now inside the arena, let's get Lions Break Collision officially underway. Hi everybody, I'm Kevin Kelly. It is so great to be here with you for Lions Break Collision. We've already heard from Karl Fredericks to kick off the debut episode, and I cannot do this alone. I am joined, as our first match heads to the ring, I am joined by my two esteemed colleagues. As we take a look there at Alex Coughlin, I have with me Chris Charlton and Gino Gambino. Gentlemen, yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu.
All right, it's an opportunity to see two young lions from the LA dojo. There's a look at Clark Connors, and Clark Connors will take on Alex Coughlin. These two men, Chris, very, very familiar with each other. We saw both of them compete last year in the Young Lion Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. And then even going further back, this is really the first match of the NJPW of America era. If you think that, you know, these two faced off in the Fighting Spirit Unleashed 2018 dark match, and they were the first examples of the LA dojo output.
Clark with the waistlock takedown. Sit out the escape there by Alex Coughlin. Coughlin is put together, no doubt. So is Connors. Both men had professional experience before trying out with Katsuyori Shibata and being accepted into the LA dojo. And boy, it is just so great to see mat action going on. All the athletes.
Hey gang, we got Gekiochi-kun from LEC.
Gekiochi-kun?
It's a magic sponge that can clean without soap.
What? Really?
That's pretty cool. Just add water. Stain coffee mugs? No problem. Grime on the sink?
Grime was removed. That's pretty cool.
And it works on glass.
I can see my reflection in that thing.
It's pretty cool.
Let me show you the magic. My shoe. That is one clean shoe.
That's super cool.
We love Gekiochi-kun!
The following tag team contest is your main event.
Tag team main event next up on Lions Break Collision. Gino, this is one we are looking forward to seeing, and well, I guess we'll see if that new attitude from Karl Fredericks, the new look, and certainly a lot of confidence, how that translates to the ring.
Well, there's one team I'm looking forward to seeing, I guess. But yes, you're right. What's this new attitude going to be? How's it going to translate to action in the ring? Is it going to give him confidence to get a win?
And Chris, let me ask you, when an athlete transitions from being a young lion, is there sort of a tradition? Is there a going away party? What do they do? Do they throw them out in the street? How does it work?
Well, we see so many times over the years, you know, people will go away on excursion and come back. Karl Fredericks, a very rare case, you know, situations have dictated that he stayed in LA, and now we see him with this great new look coming out here. A very similar trajectory then to someone that we're all familiar with in Hiroshi Tanahashi, who also didn't go on excursion. So it's a very rare case, but Karl Fredericks is ready to step up to the plate.
This match will have generations involved in it. And Karl Fredericks, of course, as we said, just recently graduating from the Young Lion program. And then his tag team partner, as we get a look at TJP, somebody who trained at the original LA dojo and has been a fixture on the New Japan Pro Wrestling of America events, as well as he was part of the Super Junior Tag League in the fall of last year. Gino, you don't really care for TJP, do you? He's not Bullet Club. Come on, admit it.
Oh, he's not Bullet Club, but I got to respect what he's done. The LA dojo, the original dojo, as I'm sure it is now, was one hell of a place to train. And if he survived that, you got to tip your hat to him.
We should not talk now. This is the best part.
Yes, I hate that I have headphones on.
If you downloaded the Sneaky Style EP from Rocky Romero, you'll be very familiar with this track. And Rocky and his tag team partners sent TJP and Karl Fredericks crying down to Casazo Road. Gotta love you some Rocky Romero, Chris. Come on.
Absolutely, and another stalwart of the original LA dojo. So a lot of decades of history between Rocky Romero and TJP in this match.
You start to go back and you look at the archives of NJPWworld.com and you realize how far back Rocky has gone. I mean, he was a teenager when he began training at the original LA dojo, made his debut for New Japan Pro Wrestling at the Tokyo Dome. No pressure, you know. It's wild to think. And then the powerhouse of this team certainly will have an advantage. You'd have to imagine he will be the biggest and the strongest here in this tag team main event on the debut episode of Lions Break Collision. A great look there at Jeff Cobb, who I'm sure, Gino, is a little bit, I'm sure he was disappointed that neither he nor Karl got to compete in their first New Japan Cup, which is going on simultaneously.
Jeff Cobb is a thoroughbred athlete. Just have a look at him. It looks like he hasn't missed a day in the gym, and that opportunity that he missed not competing in the New Japan Cup this year would have really affected him.
Standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, 260 pounds.
260, wow. And he's leaned down. You could see it right away as TJP surveying the scene here. So Jeremy Marcus will be the official for our tag team main event. Rocky Romero and Jeff Cobb taking on Karl Fredericks and TJP. You got to believe there is a lot of pressure on Karl Fredericks, and he is going to look to impress. But TJP will start off for his team. Chris, do you think this is good strategy?
Well, Pato, I think TJP has been settled into his mentor role. You saw him take that mentor role with Clark Connors during the Super Junior Tag League, and now saying he wants to take charge. And I'm pretty sure he saw Rocky staying in the corner of his eye, and he definitely wants to test himself against Mr. Iizuka.
Yeah, I think these two will forever be linked in terms of competition, not just in the LA dojo, but also in the SoCal scene and the Mexico scene. They've competed all over the world together and against one another, as Rocky Romero with the hip lock takeover and controlling the left arm of TJP. We saw a great time limit draw in our opener with Alex Coughlin and Clark Connors going the time limit. Drop kick, no, swats it away. A TJP drop kick swatted away by Rocky, and it's even Steven so far in our tag team main event. So the New Japan Cup going on simultaneously as the action here at Lions Break Collision is, and it's going to be a very, very evenly matched tournament, quite unpredictable, and we'll see who emerges victorious. Gino, I just want to get your thoughts quickly, because obviously Gato's revenge was not exactly as revengeful as perhaps you would have liked.
I disagree, Kevin, and if anything now, justice for Ghetto should be trending, because I tell you, that man was robbed of that win.
To the midsection goes Rocky Romero, and a knife edge chop into the chest. Chris, as far as the New Japan Cup, the junior heavyweights certainly have been accounting themselves quite well in this unique situation here in 2020.
Yeah, absolutely. It was the first openweight New Japan Cup since the very first New Japan Cup in 2005, and now, just about a week away from that final taking place, and then, of course, the winner facing Tetsuya Naito at Dominion.
Tries to drop down, and Rocky gets caught here. Whoa! Rocky's shoulder absolutely destroyed there. The tag to Karl Fredericks. Man, that was nasty. Now sending Rocky across in the double tackle. Fredericks will be the legal man here in the plus position. He goes over and gives a little cheap shot to Jeff Cobb. And a cover and a kick out at 2.